What up, guys? CP the Toy Addict. Woo! Have day. You do. It is Monday, and it is literally the start of a new week, and it's going to be a great week. You're going to have a great. You're going to have a great week. Appreciate all of the new subscribers. I gotta always mention it because I feel like we're getting quite a few again. I don't know what's going on, why people are coming. What video? If you're new to the channel, tell me what new video brought you here. Just kind of curious. Tell there's a bunch of new subscribers. The count it's growing up, which is good. And so I got a video today that was sponsored by Cummins Tech. We're gonna look at the difference between Snap-on versus Mayhew pick, and we're just talking about new tools versus old tools. Again, once again, shout out to Doc, last best tool, because this definitely was kind of his starting or whatnot, but it's definitely a good topic, and I definitely like talking about this. So anyways, without ado, right into the tool haul. Look at the Mayhew punch and chisel set. It's just looking stellar. It's found its home in the top of the cornrow box, and I gotta tell you, she's mint. I know. So we got a lot of projects coming up, a lot of things to do. Tell me if you guys want to see the toolbox updated tour of this, because this thing's getting packed up again. Love the old Matco. I got to start utilizing these more, the Matco Armstrong wrenches. But let's get to the tool haul. She's a biggin. We've got the Maximus 4.0. We're going to need to talk about that. So, if you guys are into scan tools, we'll definitely do a video on that. Need to do a standalone. Alright. So, today's tool haul is going to consist of some items that I picked up from old JD Tico. Had a big order come in a couple weeks ago. We picked up the Malcos from him, which were equally the same prices what were on Amazon, and I got the straight jawed ones because, let me show you, because I got the curved jawed ones from Snap-on. So, and I got a little plan I wanted to show. We picked up a Mayhew Pro pick, and we're going to kind of spin this off of what I'm going to do. This is not, I'm not going to show you everything I got from JD Tico, but we're going to spin off about new versus old real quick, and I'm going to get in and talk to some differences. Like device and whatnot like that. No, it wasn't a popular video, but I already have my sights set on this for cool tools. But we're going to talk about the differences because, and this is a sponsored video from Cummins Tech 2020. Follow him on Instagram if you haven't. I will try to. Cummins Tech is paid for. He did a super chat one night, and we're going to get the Mayhew Pro. We're going to look at these because if you look, and there's a big difference in price, but we're going to actually look at this and talk about manufacturing and the differences of stuff that may look similar but not always the same. So let's jack you around here. Alright, so we are going to look at the Snap-ons versus the Malcos up close, and we're going to show you there's not a single bit of difference between these two other than the jaw style, which is an actual deal that you can buy. These are an LP10Rs and these are an LPWR. The same, you get the LPWR and these, and there's nothing different between these pliers. So if you actually want to buy the Malcos, you're getting the same plier as the Snap-on. The only difference is the Snap-on dealer is going to warranty out only his, and the Malco dealer is only going to own it, or you only get the Malcos warranted through Malco. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because a lot of you know that, but there's a lot of misconceptions out there from bad information, especially on YouTube, about tools that are the same. And we're going to go into it with this, and this is just an example. We talked about this the other night, and we were talking about how Snap-on and Mayhew may make the same pick. These tools look exactly identical, other than a little bit of length difference. So I want you to take a little look here at the tip on this. Let me see if I can get this to come in. Look at the tip on this, and look at the material that they're using. We're getting the macro down on this. Let me see if I can zoom this in here. So yeah, we'll get this macro on this. So if you look at the tip on this thing and look at the material they're using, this is just a black oxidized, and this has got a finish on it, a little bit different. But you also look at the tip on this guy. Let me look at the tip on this guy. Let's put those side by side. They're not machined the same, nor is the material. It's small. This one has actually got some beef to it, and this one isn't. Although these look the same, clearly they're not being made to the same spec. So I want you guys to notice that, because this is important. Guys, there's people just because it looks like a duck and walks like the duck doesn't mean it's always a duck. So clearly this Mayhew pick is not being made from Snap-on. And I think with the, let me just zoom it back in here again and look at the differences. I mean, you can clearly see when I zoom this in, these are not the same pick. If you look at the size of the material, look at the bend even. You see on the bend on this one how the angle right there is way different than how this one is. They're quite obviously not being made in the same manufacturing aspects, in my opinion. I mean, it's why would you change your machine and the stock that you're using right there? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because Astro was actually made a comment about, zoomed out a little too far. Astro made a comment the other night on a live stream that we were having on Power Stroke Jude's channel. And definitely want to check out Power Stroke Jude, great guy. About how Matco's specs and tolerances that they have made, for instance, the Hyperstep drill bits, are not the same as everybody else's. Just because it looks like a Hyperstep drill bit does not mean it's the same. And a lot of guys might want to forecast in shadow or try to broadcast that they're selling the same project, but that's sales. That's sales, guys. Salesmen will always try to tell you whatever it takes. You know, I'll literally tell you this pick is literally, oh man, you can go ahead and buy this pick. It's the exact same as Snap-on. Look at it. It's a 90-degree pick. But when you look at the devil's in the details here, fellas, clearly we're not looking at the same thing. So it's something that you really need to understand. And I will show you some other examples. All right, so this is the other example. And I've talked about this before, my socket stuff, guys. This is an ADV. This is an ADV 1/4 inch, and they're built with a lot more strength in them, a lot more rigidity. Let me see if we can get this light down in here so you can see. They got a lot more strength built than just this normal 1/4 inch 15 millimeter from Gray Pneumatic. See how the taper end is? Now it's not going to be a big deal on 1/4 inch, but the point of it is that different tolerances from different companies are always, these manufacturers put them out there. So a lot of times when you hear somebody say, well, my socket's just as good and it's made, well, that's because they're getting it made cheaper, manufacturing cheaper. This is what's caused a lot of problems in the United States with products going down, because people say, well, I can sell you this here right now, and we can clearly see that this pick is smaller, but it's not built as well as this one. This one's a $36 pick. This one's a $15. Yeah, this one will get you by and get you the job done. But if you're wanting 100% quality and you don't want to skimp out on that, that's why we go with the Snap-on. That's why I bought the Matco. That's the difference between the Gray Pneumatic. Just the thing in between old and new. And, you know, sometimes what you see is not what you get. So, something I think that was a good video to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Let me know down in that comment box. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.